Okay, so I've got the basic shape. I'm not sure whether that'll be a bit shorter there. We'll see when I finished here. But it's time to address this rather large crack. So I'll be doing that, and when that's completely dried and I filled it, we'll come back and finish off. So, as you can see here, there are a terrific amount of radial hairline cracks appeared overnight, or become more pronounced overnight anyway. So what I intend to do is to do a quick tidy up on the outside, just to get rid of any excess CA, etc. I'll be using the 25mm negative rake Hope scraper to do that, and then I'm not going to put a finish on the outside yet. I'm going to start to hollow it to see how it stays together. I'm going to leave the back here quite pronounced. It's not going to be the final shape, but I'm going to leave this for stability while I'm hollowing, and then I can do the final, if it holds together, as I say, then I can do the final shaping. But it's basically what I'm looking for, and I will probably take this entrance down a bit as well. Not for the ease of hollowing, I just think it's a bit top heavy, but we'll see how it goes. So to enable me easily to undercut here and to get down to about this area here, I'm going to use the 10mm Simon Hope swan-necked hollowing tool with a high-speed steel cutter, and that just enables me to get to the awkward areas down here. Now this could fit into the easy arm jig by means of a reducer, but it's not much point for this because it's not a very big hollow form. So I'll do this by hand, and I'll go back to the easy arm and the 6mm on the 6mm carbide cutter on the 19mm bar. So I've hollowed out the inside now, and it is around 6 to 7mm, fairly uniform throughout. I didn't want to go any less than that because, as you can see, these cracks are creeping down, getting bigger, and I'm amazed actually it still stayed together. However, it's never going to be a piece to sell, but it's a good way of practicing your hollowing, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's something for me. So what I'm going to do now is sand the outside, finish off the bottom, sand the inside, and I'd be finishing with sanding sealer, Yorkshire Grit and Hampshire Sheen. So we'll get on with that and then part him off and the job will be done. So that's the Yorkshire Grit finished with. I still get asked quite a lot how to apply Yorkshire grit and get the best results. The way I do it, and a lot of other people do it as well, is to sand the piece to 240 or 320, apply sanding sealer, one or two coats depending how you feel and the absorption of the wood. Then apply the Yorkshire grit abrasive paste to the surface and start off with a slow RPM, work it in, not too much pressure, and build up the speed and a bit more pressure until such time it is like it is now, silky smooth, and all the grit has been reduced to nothing. Although it looks nice and shiny now, it is not a top coat, a finishing coat. It needs a wax of your choice. In my case, it's Hampshire Sheen, to seal and give a longer lasting and better protective surface. Okay. And there's the piece finished. Again, like my last hollow form, actually, it's not going to win any awards with regards to perfect finish because it's full of cracks, little tiny hairline cracks, as well as a few big ones. The Yorkshire grit does a little bit towards filling those cracks, and it will harden over time, but it stay together. And I always think with beautiful wood like this yew, rather than trying to fill every single crack, leave it natural. If it stays together, it's a bonus, as this one luckily did. I haven't sanded the inside too much, purely and simply as this is going to remain in my workshop, and it's just an exercise in hollowing and shaping, etc., which is always good practice in my opinion. So I'll part him off now, and that'll be it. So here it is, finally finished, and it ended up at 8 inches in diameter by just under 5 inches tall. Not going to win any prizes, like my last one in fact, but as I said, yew is a lovely wood, and it's lovely to turn, and it's good practice. We as amateurs have the luxury of being able to practice on items that are not going to sell. I mean, this won't even go into the house. But as I say, it was very good practice on the hollowing, and indeed shaping and finishing as well. So thank you very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers now.